wearing black and gold, officially weighing in at 213 pounds, and he brings an outstanding record consisting of 46 fights, 43 victories, 42 by knockout victories, against 2 defeats with 1 draw. Born, raised, living, training, and fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, USA, the WBC and WBA #1 ranked heavyweight in the world, the former WBC heavyweight world champion, the Bronx Bomber, Dr. Sleep Deontay Wilder.
Okay, folks, I spoke to you both already. You know what I expect. Stay professional, obey my commands, and most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch good, boys. Good luck to you both.
Conventional wisdom says Joseph Parker should stick and move this fight, but his trainer Andy Lee said, listen, we're here to fight fire with fire. We aren't just looking for a knockout. We expect it. And upon hearing that, Wilder responded by saying, I hope Parker brought a pillow and a blanket. I'm going to put him to sleep.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't be surprised if Parker was able to stop Wilder, but I don't think it would be in a shootout.
I think a shootout would be a bad decision for Joseph Parker. You gotta pick your spots to be aggressive. Pick your moments to sling the power. Because we know who the puncher in this fight is, and that's Deontay Wilder, by far.
I like this approach from Parker, holding the center of the ring, allowing space behind him. So when Wilder does spring in with the big shots, he can move his feet out of range. It's so important when you're backed up to the ropes, you have got nowhere to go.
This is such a fun matchup. Deontay Wilder, as you know, can end it with a straight right hand. Parker, he's a good boxer. He's got power as well, coming off a 3rd round knockout win himself right here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Stopped Simon King back in October.
Yeah, he looked good, Tom. Quick hands, good variation. You know he's got every shot in his arsenal.
It is 1 a.m. local time here in Riyadh. Hope you're enjoying this fight no matter where you are in the world.
You can see the respect that Joseph Parker has for that power. Just staying out of range of that right hand early on.
That jab, you see the jab from Wilder there, just falling short with the shot. That's what he needs to do. Find the range for the jab, then he can look for the right hand.
And I expect a lot of jabs to the midsection of Wilder when you're dealing with a very tall, rangy person and a boxer like Wilder. You want to aim at the midsection, and that opens up everything else.
Look how far away Parker is right now. Only Wilder could land a punch. Wilder with a 7-inch reach advantage.
Very patient start from both.
I expect patience from Wilder right now since he's been inactive for over 2 years, so he wants to get the feel of the ring again, being under the bright lights, get the quickness of the speed of the punches, so this is a strategy by Wilder right now to not really go looking for anything big, just get the cobwebs on and get the feel in the ring again.
Yeah, on the flip side, I think Parker won't want to be gung-ho, doesn't want to get sloppy, careless. So I think that may be his reason.
Nice right hand there from Parker. He lands the first consequential blow.
Yeah, that was a good right hand.
If he starts throwing the jab to the belly, that right hand was actually going to land a little bit more effectively.
Todd Grisham, Sergio Mora, Darren Barker, and Chris Mannix ringside here for this co-main event of the evening, but it could very well be the main event.
The danger about throwing that jab to the belly is Wilder's so tall and so lanky that he can be throwing the right hand down.
So unlike Robert Helenius in Wilder's last fight, Parker is going to finish round 1. Coming into this fight, Wilder said, I don't care what Joseph Parker says to you. He's never felt the power that I bring and possess. Malik Scott, his trainer, said, Wilder's got decapitation power.
then Parker comes out with the jab to the belly. That's what I want to see more of. In quiet rounds, you just want to start, setting the foundation for something that can land later. And that's the jab to the chest, the jab to the belly, and foot feints.
Chris, what do you make of the weight of Deontay Wilder?
I think it's the ideal weight for him. The third fight against Tyson Fury, he came in the high 230s. That was the highest of his career. When he's at his best, he is anywhere from 213 to 217. Came in right around 213 for this fight, so he is at an optimal weight for his best success.
Optimal weight for him to be moving around as well.
Yeah.
So that's probably strategic that they want to be lighter, but they can be lighter on their feet.
Yeah, exactly that. Very nimble, moving.
Plus, look, muscle does not produce power. It was always kind of strange to me that Deontay muscled up before that third fight with Tyson Fury.
Yes, it's the speed that generates so much power. The commitment when he throws the shot from Wilder also.
It's the speed, the commitment, and the timing, and also the lankiness. Like Wilder has that Thomas Hearns type power where he can extend that long reach and he can get that whole torque when he moves his whole hip and the shoulders. It's a lanky, skinny type of power, but it's explosive when it lands.
I still believe this is a positive start though for Parker.
Well, he hasn't been knocked out yet. Of course it is. Right? That's what you got to avoid.
He's holding center ring, yet to really close the gap, but making Wilder move a lot. Again, still hasn't brought either side of Wilder to try and cut the ring down.
Does Parker want to get inside on Wilder, just try and bang it out?
But it's either or. He's either got to be out of range or very close, then he can work away. I think at punching range, with the speed that Wilder delivers the shot, you have to be very careful, Parker. So either wait for Wilder to fall short, then fight back with a counter, or work inside.
I agree with the inside part. He needs to get inside to make it aggressive. I don't agree with the outside part, Darren, because of the long reach and that explosive reach. That's where the power actually really detonates with Deontay Wilder, the farther you are. So I think mid-range and inside is where Parker's going to be safe. More comfortable.
This is his third straight fight where Wilder's had a hiatus of more than a year, so perhaps some ring rust he's trying to shake off right now. Parker, on the other hand, fighting for the fourth time this year.
And Parker should take advantage of these quiet rounds. What I would like to see when you're dealing with a tall, lanky fighter, aim at the body. That's going to bring down the head a little bit more if he can land that overhand right that you're looking for.
When he throws that jab to the body, he needs to bring that front foot in, though. He doesn't want to fall over the front foot. In a terrible position there to be caught by the right hand of Wilder. It's a feet crucial.
Parker wisely getting inside, trying to smother that punch. Wilder, a very late start as a fighter. Didn't begin his amateur career until he was 20. The span of just 35 amateur bouts. He won an Olympic bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Games, the only medal winner on the U.S. team.
Yeah, heavyweights are pretty much the only ones that can get aggressive with a late start like that. They can have success because they're just so big and they concentrate on just two big punches, a long jab and a detonating right hand.
I'm not surprised that Parker's being hesitant. Are you a little surprised by Wilder being so cautious?
See him sort of spring in with that long left hook on the right hand, but he's biding his time.
He's looking for something, Darren. He's using the entirety of this ring, which is the kind of stuff you see from bantamweights and not heavyweight like Deontay Wilder. So he's clearly looking for one big shot.
And one big shot is what Parker was just looking for there. That's a well-timed overhand right. That's a good strategy, but you need to set that up. You need to fool your opponent, with foot feints, with jabs to the chest, double jabs to the belly. Then that overhand might have success.
A left to the body there from Parker. This crowd waiting for something big to happen.
It'll come soon.
Maybe some more feints as well from either fighter here. Try and draw out the lead from one another.
Yeah, I didn't expect Parker to go anywhere in the first half of the fight. There's going to be a second half type fight. And it's sure unfolding that way right now.
That's the shot there, the correct shot. The Parker just threw as Wilder moved to his left. But that's what we're waiting for, that explosive 1-2.
That was actually a 3-2. You know, I never seen that from Wilder. It was a 3-2.
Right hand from Parker, and now the right hand lands from Wilder.
And there's the fight we're looking for. Two big right hands landing on each. Wilder, I'm telling you, he's mean. He won't avoid a fight. He won't avoid a fight. I mean, he can stick to strategy and all, but as soon as he gets touched, he's going to go looking for more.
Touched again, and Wilder throwing a chopping right hand on the inside. But kudos to Parker for going and getting it.
See, some guys, once they get touched, then they start boxing. They start realizing, oh, I can get hurt here. Wilder's the opposite, man. He can do the knocking out, but once he gets clipped on the chin, he wants to get it back quick.
Yeah, maybe that might set this fight alight now. That's giving Parker some real positive energy there. You can see just starting to close the gap slightly now. Creeping a little bit more. He's looking for that right hand again.
Wilder telling us this week, and you heard Michael Buffer say it, I've got another nickname, Dr. Sleep.
There we go. I want to see that from Wilder. If you're going to be moving that much, you start flicking the jab out there. Not to land, but just letting it out there just so you can get the timing, the range. You know, set up and zero in on that right hand. There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. You get the feeling. You know, you get the feeling of boxing. You're just not backing up and backpedaling. You're actually boxing, sticking and moving.
And you can start finding the distance slightly. He's falling short on the jab. Don't get me wrong, but like you say, you get a feel for it. You can start getting the distance. That will allow him to find the right hand.
And you look like you're actually trying to find an opening, not just backing up.
There from Wilder. He's used that right hand very sparingly, but he's had his moments that he thinks he can land it. That was one of them, but missed. And now Parker coming in like a sprinter.
That was a good 1-2, good attack from Parker, and he done exactly the right thing afterwards. He just kept his hands high, avoided anything to come back from Wilder.
Coming up next, it is our...
You got to double your way into that jab. And I want to see more of those jabs to the gut.
That's the shot, the jab to the body. That will allow him to find the right hand. It's a good shot.
Let's see how Chris Mannix has it scored.
I've got a 4 rounds to none in favor of Joseph Parker. It's not like Joseph Parker is having this really incomplete fight. So Deontay Wilder really hasn't thrown anything up to this point. You see Joseph Parker being the aggressor more over these last couple of rounds. So right now, 4 rounds to none in favor of Joe Parker.
And I would have to agree with that because the thing about Wilder is he's not jabbing backing up. See, if he was jabbing, then he'll be boxing. But right now he's avoiding conflict. You know, he's not throwing anything back. He's not countering. He's not setting up anything. It's Parker that's trying to set up something. It's Parker on the front foot.
Yeah, he's not being first, Wilder. He's trying to react to something that Parker's doing, but he needs to be first a bit more, in my opinion. Get behind the jab. Be positive. Make something happen yourself. Stop waiting.
See, there's that jab to the belly right there. See, in quiet rounds, if Wilder's going to keep moving like this, just keep touching that. Get that point. Get that point in the belly right there.
Would you like to see Wilder coming forward himself instead of just letting Parker be the aggressor?
Well, that's his style. I mean, his style is aggression and power and going after the knockout. But this is strategy that he's attempting to do, and we're not accustomed to seeing it really. But this is what punchers have to do when they start evolving into older fighters. They can't knock everyone out. They start boxing. But Wilder started boxing way too late for him to get fluidity with his legs and upper body movement. He's a blunt puncher, so he can't change too much.
There was a right hand from Parker. Again, he's scoring the points, Darren.
Yeah, he is. Landing the shots. We see a moment ago, Wilder just poked out the double jab. And he said, double feint, step in twice, then look for the right hand.
Almost any boxer you ask will say you're never going to get a knockout when you're looking for one. It just has to come. It seems like Wilder is only looking for the knockout.
He's looking for something to pounce on. But I think he's got to be a bit more proactive it, be first.
He's looking for the knockout, but he's not trying to set up the knockout. That's a big difference. So right, looking for it, it's Parker that's just doing this a little bit more that he can find success in winning the round.
It's also not a new development with Deontay Wilder. I was in Vegas when he fought Luis Ortiz for the second time. He lost every minute of those first, I think, 6 rounds of that fight before connecting with a bomb that put Luis Ortiz down. So Deontay Wilder doesn't fight fights to win any of them by decision. He's looking for one shot.
An overhand right from Parker seems to graze Wilder as we enter the final 10 seconds here of round number 5. Wilder listed as an 8-1 favorite in Vegas heading into this one.